Hey, what's happening? Amigo Paradise. We have a special property to showcase today. This is in the town of Coyote, which is north of Santa Teresa, about an hour north. What's special about this is it's a large piece of property, about a little over 100 hectares, which is about 250 acres, more or less. And what's special about it is it has a huge amount of infrastructure put into this property. It's owned by a older man who basically put a lot of money into the development, the infrastructure of the property. He had a lot of topography work done, which we have an entire booklet PDF. More info, links in the description. You can check out all the photos and download the PDF. And you can see basically, it's basically an eco project that is designed to conserve at least 200 acres of the wildlife and vegetation and trees, but at the same time allow for the building of a community of up to, I think, around, so this is all basically, in a master plan, which we have a photo that we're going to show you, but this is basically the farm right here and the treetop. Now, one thing I will clarify is we are filming this in the driest part of the year, but we just went out there and it is the dry season and we had to film it. So we may go back in a couple months and hit it again with the rainy season. But what I can tell you is about 7 to 8 months out of the year, it'll be green. Now, this is the well. An interesting fact is, according to their studies, that this well is one of the best wells in all of the Guanacaste area. So water will never be a problem. And many of the lots, what we're showing here is basically they've been piped and tubed for water. So there's a lot of infrastructure. As you can see, the lots are basically just cleared enough to where you can drive in and you can divide and build a house. But the idea is to maintain as many of the trees, vegetation, so there's wildlife, animals running through the whole entire farm. It's very amazing. We were just out there a couple weeks ago, and I was impressed at just the scenery and everything. And you're going to see the ocean view here in a second at the very top, which is amazing. Another cool thing is they have a bee farm, which is what we're showing you right here. Is they have a bee farm where they're growing honey, and there's a few horses that run the property, and there's a lot of wild animals, and there's a river that runs in the rainy season. There's a lot more water that runs through, and everything will be lush green. So it's basically kind of like a mountaintop in the surrounding area. There's enough space, from what I've been told, to do about 6 to 7 lots with amazing ocean view, and then a lot of basically lots with either lesser ocean view or mountain view, or at the bottom there wouldn't be any view, but it would basically be wildlife view close to a lot of the development. This right here is a road on the way up. We actually filmed the whole thing just to show kind of like how it was, and we sped it up so you could see the drive. Now here's basically a plan to show part of the master plan. We showed the master plan a little bit earlier, where it shows all the ideas of what you could do. And once again, we're basically heading all the way up. We have the GoPro in the car, so you see a little bit of a reflection. And then here's the top. Now, the ocean view at the very, very top is breathtaking. I mean, you have to literally see it in person to appreciate it, because it's just like you feel like you're in an airplane. It's amazing. And this shows you the ocean view, and it goes all the way from the left to the right. And from what I've been told by the person who's in charge of working on the farm is you should be able to get about 5 or 6 lots with this same ocean view, which is like, A+ ocean view. And the farm has enough space to, without affecting vegetation, the wildlife, and to stay eco, up to, I think it was around 70 lots. Now, the great thing about this is like a project that somebody could jump in. So the man who's selling this project is, he's got, he doesn't live here in Costa Rica, and he's got a lot of other projects going on. So he wants to basically hand it off to somebody who's eco-minded and can take this and run with it. And he's already done a lot of the work right here. They even put a tower in here so they can provide internet for the whole place. I believe it's microwave internet, and they'll be able to basically use that tower to basically provide internet to the whole project. And it's a pretty cool piece of land. It's really close to the ocean, and this is an emerging town, Coyote, so the prices are still, from what I've seen, a lot more affordable than other parts of Costa Rica, such as Santa Teresa or Malpais. Now, this is the beach, so it's about an 8-minute drive from the bottom of the property, and you can see it's called Costa de Oro, which is like the Gold Coast or Coast of Gold. And we go down there sometimes. I go down this beach all the time to go hang out on the beach. You can body surf. You can surf. There's actually surfable waves at the right tides. And what's nice about it is there's just not a lot of people. There's like almost nobody on the beach. So you go at sunset and you'll see, you know, I mean, it's a huge stretch of beach. You can see it goes way down. It's got to be at least 2 or 3 miles long. And there'll be like maybe 20, 30 people on the whole beach. And it's really cool. It's really nice. Maybe more than 20 or 30, but I mean, across the whole beach, it's just almost nobody. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want more information, links will be in the description.